Hi, I'm Janice McDuffie with TMC. We're here in Miami at IT Expo East, and I'm joined by Mykola Konrad, Director of Enterprise Product Management at Sonus Networks. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you, Janice. It's great to be here.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more about Sonus?
So Sonus is a public company. We're based in Westford, Massachusetts. We primarily sell session border controllers, media gateways, centralized policy and routing servers, and recently we're moving into voice security on top of our session border controller offering. So that's in a nutshell what we do.
Okay, how was 2010 for you guys?
So 2010 was really a great year for Sonus. We introduced the MBS 5200, which is our session border controller. So not only did we introduce that application, but we also introduced a new platform, the Connects IP platform, which is a hardware platform on which the session border controller application runs. And we are planning to do more applications on top of that. The MBS 5200 has been a great product for us. We're really starting to get some traction with it in both service providers and in Fortune 1000 companies around the world.
Can you tell us about any new developments in the company coming up this year?
Yeah, so one of the things that we're doing here at the show is launching the Sonus Networks Voice Sentry. And this is a voice security system that builds on top of our expertise in both the session border controller MBS 5200 world with voice security there, as well as a suite of products that we have that are called the NetX suite, which is a voice over IP network monitoring product suite. One of the things we realized as we started to get traction, especially in the enterprise with the NBS 5200, the NBS 5200 does voice encryption, distributed denial of service attacks, detects malformed packets, so really does a lot of the basic voice security that a session border controller should do. This new product builds on top of that. It's another application that runs on the Connects IP platform that I mentioned, and provides the next level of voice security that allows people to actually look at the media coming in on their calls. So one of the examples, and the reason we came across this is we were talking to customers as we were putting in the NBS 5200s, and I said, you know what, this is great. This is a lot of great security for us. But I'm getting a lot of calls that are coming into my contact center, and they're dead air on the other side. People are calling me and they're scamming me, right? They're fake calls coming in,
right. And
that lowers my agent's productivity, also ties up ports on my contact center. Do you guys have a solution for that? Well, at the time, with a traditional SBC, it can't examine the media, so it can just look at a signaling packet and say, yep, that's a good call or bad call, and it passes the call. But with this new solution, we actually look at the media. We can actually tell if a call that we detect as being an anomalous call is actually generated by a human or generated by a robocall. And that gets us to that next level of enterprise security, especially in the contact centers.
Are there any other key trends that you see moving into this year?
So 2011 for Sonus at least, right?
Okay.
So obviously there are a lot of trends in the tech world.
Right.
So I'm going to mention the iPad because I think that will be big in 2011. I want people to make sure that I'm cognizant of that. But from a Sonus Networks perspective, we really think voice security is going to be taking off as a big concern in the enterprise space, which is why we think our new product, the Voice Sentry, is really going to play there. Additionally, session border controllers, though, have been big for the last really few years. We think that wave is going to keep going as enterprises move more and more to SIP trunking, and they need a centralized architecture and a centralized device in which to terminate their SIP trunks. So really we see on the voice security side and session border controllers two big trends from our perspective in 2011.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Great.
I'm Janice McDuffie with Mykola Konrad at IT Expo East. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.